Welcome back to the start of the 2025 regular season.
It's week one of the 2025 season, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Falcons and the Panthers, and it comes your way next.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Damn. Guess I cut that many of my draft picks.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stop the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships, and if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he cannot get away, and Young
Should
will
be
go
only
down.
should have been
Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be Falcon football. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
Sure.
Actually, for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw here. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
That's
That'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Black swap, opposite, green, switch, yellow, check white.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Black swap, opposite, green.
Young on 3rd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson to about the 33-yard line.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain as we tip down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up.
What the fuck are we doing, man?
Field, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
This is piss poor.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up big, a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Young will set to throw. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Young going to get this complete. Meanwhile, the Sanders. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Now Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Just past midfield.
Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. A first down throw for Young. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll throw again. Young. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the first down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce.
Wow. What defense.
Panthers score. Damian Pierce, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Young.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Falcons ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Sets up the screen to Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Back to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this time he is in. Bijan Robinson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. On 1st and 10, Young.
Put your hands up, Paul.
Target to Thielen. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Young off the play fake. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Final play of the half. Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And that one's at halftime with them leading the visiting New York Giants. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington Commanders at home at FedEx Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Brian Robinson, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
First down, Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. Off the play fake, Young. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. It's Young off play action.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest.
They go play action here on first down.
What are you doing,
And he
Drake?
slings one that's incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Young looks to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. That throw by Young incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Atlanta now coming out on the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll go on the ground. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now here's a throw that's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll set up a throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The tight end in motion right. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my
It's
God.
incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Oh my God, damn thought.
That time as that one falls to the ground. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Carolina getting set to take the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. 1st and 10, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Young now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Here is Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Complete to number 19, Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Young working out of the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's taken in at the 9.
Go, Tony.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Again, it's Robinson. This won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
First down, Falcons.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now a second down throw for Young.
Oh, shit.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over at first down 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
1-1. What you got?
And
Nothing. You got
incomplete
nothing.
on the deep ball.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Young will set to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Young to throw it. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw again. Young. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
A give left side to Robinson.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Altogether, pretty shaky year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Didn't look good to start.
Extra
I'll tell you
point by
that.
Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
On 2nd down, Young.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A first down throw for Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Young. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Robinson. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
Taking it right down Broadway.
I'll take it.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside